with Coach Norman Black around, it's always a team game.
Anyway, Leah, your thoughts, Leah.
My thoughts. Well, I'm just gonna reiterate what I said at the start
On
of the
the game,
program.
not on,
On?
not on Mackie.
Oh my gosh! I hope Mahi's not listening. No, I hope he is para libre. Anyway, moving on. My thoughts on the game. Well, it did cross my mind that it's gonna be hard to beat LaSalle a third time, but I didn't want to say it on air because of course you never want to think that way. You always want to think at the pinaka-positive na level. So of course, I do think that Ateneo needs to come out with more energy. They need to be focused because as long as the energy is there and they stay focused, we all know that they can do it. So they just really have to put their minds and their hearts to it. That's basically it.
So what team are we facing? LaSalle or Alsal?
We'll get to that in a in a while. We'll be reading your messages, and we've got tons of messages from both the Halikinu listeners and the Green Archer listeners. But we'll just take a short break. The Green Archer guys will be coming back, and we'll be talking with Boom Gonzalez of the UAAP television coverage. Yes, Boom Boom Baby is here. But before that, I'd like to thank our friends from Kokorama Restaurant at the Shangri-La Mall for our sumptuous meals. We'll take a short break.
Hail gonna hail to the alma mater.
Hail gonna hail to the alma mater.
And you're back with us here on Ready to Rumble, round number 2. My name is Mr. Magoo, and Green Archer Radio is now back together with the Halikinu crew. Good evening, guys. Miko. Haha.
Hello, Mr. Magoo. All right, combine na naman
Hey,
tayo.
we missed you guys.
Yeah, we missed, well, no, not really.
Hey, and guess what, Miko? The text line is back up. We are finally going to be reading some of the messages. And if you guys aren't there, want to join the conversations, how do they text, Georgie?
To send a text, key in NUMSG, space your message, and send to 29107. To register a nickname, key in NUREG or NUREG, space your nickname, and send to 29107.
And of course, as usual on Green Archer Radio, but this is Ready to Rumble. But week in and week out, we have been giving away Gang Green gift certificates that you can claim when you watch games live at the venue. George, we got the trivia question of the day, and you thought about it
I
tonight.
know, yeah. I'm sure this isn't a hard one, especially for people who are really big fans of Rico Meyerhofer. But what we want to know is where or what province does Rico hail from?
And if you guys know the answer to that, just key in on your mobile phones, NUMSG space your answer, and then your name as it appears on a valid ID so you can claim your GC next week.
Yeah, so send your answers now, and we will. Is it the first one who sends in a answer, or we
Pick a
choose?
number. Let's pick number 3 because Ateneo is going to be number 3 by tomorrow.
Okay, number 3 it is. Okay, so if you are lucky texter number 3 and you know the province that Rico Meyerhofer
Miko,
hails from, do text us.
Miko, do you have an Ateneo question? We can give them an Animo shirt, Gang Green shirt.
If we use an Ateneo question, nobody might win.
Wala na.
So,
Just kidding.
What did you guys talk about in your show? Hindi ako nakinig eh.
Well, that's good because we kinda talked about you guys.
Pero alam mo, favorite ko yung Junior Jacks, ah. Ganda ng pangalan, Junior Jacks. Bacon pa yung dating yung mga yan.
You notice the big change in the level of... Anyway. Mr. Magoo, I think we have messages. Ayaw mo basahin kasi puro pro Ateneo, no?
Hindi, kasi hindi na magkatabi si Lee at si George.
Okay.
Leah, come over here.
Can I sit in your lap?
Hey, let's read some of the messages right now.
Wow. Okay, friends na tayo lahat. Alright, group hug tayo. Anyway, let's go to the messages.
Hey, eto, hot topic. You've been making fun of this all night long, Miko. And Nochi says, in my opinion, it's a good thing that the UAP required Brian Ila to apologize to Mark Fampulme, but he should also explain why he hit him.
What's there to explain?
Come on, we all know why he hit
That's
him.
very hard for him,
Mel?
Apologizing alone is enough.
Here, Matt, I shall give you your own mic.
Well,
No, but no, but what is the verdict? He's suspended for not
games, I think.
for 2 games.
Provided that they issue yung public apology.
And if he doesn't?
On TV.
so
hey-
show? Pwede dito sa Halikinu. We can all watch
we
here.
can do that here.
Sa YouTube, sa
Excuse
YouTube.
me, Ateneans. TV. Television.
Yeah.
So kailangan
So they got
TV,
it,
ah. That's what Commissioner Ed Cordero said. Ah.
And if he doesn't issue an apology?
Baka longer raw. O baka maybe for the
The entire season.
So who will write the apology?
will write the apology.
Okay, all right.
I
Anyway,
think it will be TY so that he will say thanks.
Hey,
next message, please.
Nobody's answered our question of
What's the
the
question?
night, no?
What's the question?
And if you guys know the answer as to what province Rico Mayohofer came from, just key in NU MSG space your answer and then your name and send that over to 29107. Those are the same digits you gotta plug in if you want to join the conversation, if you want to talk garbage to the Ateneans here.
We're looking for texter number 3.
The Ateneo seeding after tomorrow.
That's the question.
Hey, we got our special
Nervous
guest for
laughter.
tonight too. Miko, the man who will
man
be
of
behind the microphone tomorrow at 3 p.m. We got Boom Gonzalez in the booth.
Hello, it's nice to see the girls again.
Hi, Boom.
George,
Wala kami,
Mia,
ah.
Cara, and Christelle. No,
That's why you came over.
No, I came over for the food first,
Ah.
and then I saw them. But
Thanks to Coco Rama.
thank you very much for again asking me to come over. Miko, thank you.
So for the first question, Boom, can you tell our listeners how Ateneo will win tomorrow?
Ayun ba pag-uusapan?
You just try, Boom. You just try.
Try,
No, I'm just gonna enjoy the game tomorrow. No, well,
Boom, if you
obviously,
want to answer Miko's questions, you're going to have to dig deep in your imagination, pare.
No, I'm not here to analyze. You already have enough analysts here. You know. So I'm just here to watch.
So
you
let's
guys
just
rumble.
analyze Leah and George.
Okay, well, first of all,
Excellent.
I've had the pleasure to work with both of them.
Don't say what year. Don't say what year, Boom.
Serious question for Boom. You think, Boom, it's going to be another close game tomorrow?
I hope so, for my sake. No, I think so.
Extra pay
I
ba
think
yun?
so. I think so.
Wala namang overtime pay.
No, but you don't want to do a game that, right?
Right.
40 points.
Like,
Like what has happened.
Oh, it can be if LaSalle starts knocking down their shots. I'll give the numbers to Miko. In the first 2 games of this season between Ateneo and LaSalle, 85 minutes yun because 1 game went into overtime. But LaSalle only shot... What's up?
What are we talking about?
The first 2 games, round 1 and round 2.
Oh, okay.
That's a
in
total of in general 85 minutes, 1 overtime game. LaSalle only managed to shoot 6 of 35 from the 3-point line and 42 of 69 from the free throw line. I don't think that's gonna happen tomorrow. It's the 3rd time, and they will definitely shoot better. So you better set yourself. Magbaon ka ng maraming kwento.
Well,
leading him to an answer.
No, seriously, but I think it was 9% in the first game and like 22 or 20, something like that in the second game. There are always 2 schools of thought, and I'm sure Miko will agree with me when it comes to these thing. The 2-0 thing, it may work for Ateneo because they have the confidence coming into the game, beating LaSalle twice, but law of averages will dictate that probably LaSalle is due for a big win, especially after coming from 2 huge losses. I mean, from both Ateneo.
But how about the Saturday game of Ateneo and NU? May gigil factor bang lalabas sa Ateneo?
I'm sure the boys, Ateneans, are raring to get back. I'm sure Coach Norman, and I know Miko might confirm this. I'm sure Coach Norman has already made sure that they've forgotten about Saturday, although it's easier said than done. But even if it were like let's say LaSalle, if it happened to LaSalle, UE, when they lost to UE, they lost to Ateneo, something that you have to put behind you and just move on to the next.
One piece of trivia: Coach Franz has never lost 3 straight in the UAAP, and I don't think it'll happen tomorrow.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Law of averages might, come into play, but again,
May naaway si Boom, neutral yan.